Hey everyone, let me know if you can hear me. I live near Concordia, and the church there, when the bells strike 10 o'clock, that's when I press go. It's kind of nice having that. When you join in, just kind of move your feet around, wiggle around, and if no one joins in, it's like maybe that's a good thing because you're all doing something. So that's fine. I'll give it a couple minutes. All right. We got people. Awesome. Okie doke. So here we are. We're doing our ritual, taking care of our bodies for about, I don't know, 50 minutes or so. So let's start at the top and let's move our shoulders. So let's just do a big circle. So you're going forward and then up and back. And we'll just do that 3 more times. We'll do it 5 times. Just getting the muscles in the back activated. Reverse the circle 5 times. And then have that nice long spine, long back of the neck. Do 2 more. Good. And then we're going to go over and we're just going to do the little stretch. These fingertips can just stay right out on the mat. Up and over to the left. Stretch. Real soft, real soft. And then let's continue circling the head forward. And then lift up tall. And the other side, head in the elbow. And just a little encouragement. Those fingertips are out to the side so that you're not tipping. You're breathing in and out. And then go ahead and let go of that and let your head circle downward. Come back to center. Let's do it again, and then when we circle, we'll keep going in a circle. So just stay here, continue the stretch. Keep breathing in and out. So then when you let go, circle it down and then feel that really great upper back stretch. And then let's keep going 3 times. 2. Up and over, inhale up. And 1. And come back to center. Let's do the other side. And just 3 breaths. And keep going with the circle forward. Go slow, get that good upper back stretch, and then sternum lift. 2 and 3. Stop at the top. Interlace your hands behind your head and stretch. Go to the side, right? So I'm pretty tight, but I'm feeling that in the pecs, in the chest and side. Look, your pelvis is stable, and then your spine is moving side to side, just gently moving. I usually go inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, again. And exhale. All right, come back to center. And let's do the tricep stretch. So we'll do our right arm into my left. Go up and then give it some stretch. Tap your back and just give it a little side to side. Again, your spine is moving. You're trying to stay real tall. If you can't grab here, you can go here. Yeah. We're opening up the chest, opening up the heart. Switch sides, tap the back, and give it a little up. Yep, take that elbow, that funny bone up to the ceiling. Good, and then come on out of it and take your right arm forward and then slide it across. Yeah, so I'm feeling that right through like that connective tissue, and then there's always a little pop up and down. It's that left shoulder. Gosh, I fell on ice once and it just likes to remind me that happened. Shoulders are like that. All right, and then switch, bring it forward, under, and just give it a little slide up and down. Good. All right, and then gently release that. Let's go up and over to the right. So you're taking that fingertip to hip, glue it down. And again, if you need to sit differently, go for it. Even if you're in a chair, you can hold on to the chair and stretch. Stretch, breathe. All right, so that's for the side. Now let's get through the torso, through the back of the body. Take your forehead straight down to your knee. Now belly breathe in. Fill the lungs and out. In. And every time you exhale, get closer to the knee. It works. And roll back up and unwind. Other side. Reach up and tip. And then there's that stretch through the whole right side. You're pulling the shoulder in, but reaching it long. Fingertip to hip. 3 breaths. Right? So keep thinking about the breath in and out through the nose and deep breathing. The belly can go, right? You don't have to suck it up. Forehead to knee. Glue that opposite hip down. Good, and come back to center. So we're warming up our spine and we're going to get it moving. So let's go here to the side. Now here to this diagonal. So think of reaching out on that front right diagonal. Inch yourself through the center to that left diagonal. Open up to the side and then pour yourself back to center. Let's do that 2 more times, and you're just going to add some flow so that it's moving. And again, all the way back to center. Stretch and stretch. Reach. And that was 3. So we'll go slow on the reverse. Big stretch to the side. Glue that right hip down. Reach out of the hip. Through the center. To that right side. Open it up. And again, we're just loosening up. And lift up. Last one. Stretch and stretch. Stretch and lovely. Come center. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, okay, let's go up and over again to the side. And then we're twisting. So go ahead, hold on to your right leg. prop up and twist. Breathe into your ribs, especially the back of the ribs. Those floating ribs. And then take this arm up by your ear again and just see if you can press back on that back diagonal. Little twisted side stretch. Come forward, hand to knee, hand to knee. Your elbows are crossed. Yeah. Interlace your fingers. You can do that, or just pat them together. And then we're binding, we're twisting. And real simple, just take your arms up and down so that you're getting the stretch along the inside border of the shoulder blades, especially on that up. And then maybe it goes forward a little bit. Come on, you couch potatoes. We're all going to have to buy new couches after this. Reach up and stretch the arm. Go up and over. We're adding the twist. Reach for your left knee. Spiral, go up and breathe 3 times. And then go out on that back diagonal for another side stretch, nice and easy. Through the side space, hand to the knee, hand to the knee. Come back up. It's my new favorite thing. So this is your eagle arms. And then take them up and down. Maybe you clasp, maybe you're here, right? But if you can bind, up and down. Breathe into your back. Good. And then unwind. All right, let's do a stretch for our forearms, right? So we do a lot of typing, or they just get tight and we forget about them. We neglect our forearms. So you're just going to go here. You can sit however. You can be in tabletop if that works. But you're trying to get your fingers to point straight back towards you. And then there's just a little bit of it's not a press, it's just a little bit. I'm trying to sit back towards my heels a little to stretch the forearms. It's really intense. Tingling isn't good, right? So if you're starting to feel tingles, that kind of thing, come out of it. But move it around a little bit, just a little bit back and forth. And then go ahead and sit back on your heels if you can and do some circles. And then reverse the circles. I know. Work out all of those kinks. And then we've got another stretch, right, for the front of the arm. So that gets tight. People get carpal tunnel, musicians especially. So you have to, right, work all the way from the shoulder down to the wrists. So you're here now. And then you're just going to barely put any weight into the wrist and make a fist to stretch. And stretch. I know. Yep, we gotta take care of the whole body. Stretch, try to make a fist. It's tough. All right, good. Let's just do a down dog to get the whole body pulled together. So you go out, right, and your hands are about shoulder width apart. Starfish hands. Tuck your toes under and sit back towards your heels. So that's pretty good stretch. And then keeping your upper back engaged, your chest close to your thighs, straighten your legs. Breathe here for 3 breaths, in and out. Drop your head towards your thighs. Press your chest towards your thighs.
No worries, there's just one more breath. Lift up onto the balls of your feet and lower back down.
Keep your toes tucked and just sit back towards your heels if you can. Maybe you're here, maybe it's really intense. I got to work that left arthritic toe out. All right. So you're here. Let's walk the dog. So again, set your arms up. You're sitting back towards your heels. Straighten your legs. And then press one heel into the floor at a time. Keep breathing in and out, right? That's the flow. That's the meditation. Lift the heels and again, sit on back. Stretch the toes wherever you need to be. Now we're going to wag the dog. All right, so when you wag the dog, it's probably easier to see it from here. You're just twisting. That's it. So twist from side to side, get into it, and then feel that stretch through the arms, through the sides of the body. We walked it, we wagged it. All right, and then go ahead and come on back down to a seated position. And then let's do forward folding, and then we're going to lie on our back and stretch. So let's stretch the back of the right leg first. So you're kind of in this L shape. So notice that you're facing this diagonal, but you want to rotate so that you lie out over your leg as much as you can. So if you have a strap or you need to hold on to your pants or your knee or something, but we're really trying to square ourselves off. So let's stay here with our chest lifted for 3 breaths. Inhale. Yep, happy face. Exhale. Flex the foot if you can. Push this foot in towards your thigh. If it's too much to flex the foot, it's fine. Point it. You can soften the knee a little bit if you're feeling it too much behind the knee. And then 3 breaths forward fold. In and out. Walk yourself back up. Your glasses got all foggy. And take both legs out, shake them out, and switch. So you're pushing this foot into your thigh. Actively engage this forward leg. You can flex or point. I'm flexing. And what are we doing? We're stretching out the rib cage, of course, the hamstrings, and it's a hip opener. So chest lifted for 3. In through the nose and exhale. Really get all the air out of the lower belly. In. Right? It's like a little tourniquet down there. Empty the lungs. So it's full belly breathing. Again. And then stretch forward and stay. Fold, relax. In and out. In and out. Last one. And come all the way back up. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Hello. And then you got it. Both legs are out in front. And reach, but try to go over with a flat back. Keep your sternum lifted. In and out. Yogis, thumb into the pad on the top of the toe. And out. And then forward fold. Into the belly. You'll come up a little bit, but then exhale out. Closer to your knees. In and out. In and out. Roll it all the way up. and bend it in, soles of the feet together, and then just kind of bounce your knees. Sitting up tall and keep letting them go down, 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 down. You're just relaxing. And then go over with a flat back here. Push the knees open. Inhale. We're just calming down, right? Our nervous system. So, like, that's already 20 minutes, right? So if you're like, hey, that might be enough, right? Just those few things to elevate your mood, get you ready for something else. But we'll keep going for about half hour more. Stretch forward.
One more breath. And roll back up.
Extend your legs back out. Cross the right leg over your left, and then it's another hip stretch, and also there's a twist. So reach forward, and you're hugging or you're binding that knee in towards your shoulder. Again, like a little tourniquet. Lift up and spiral around. Breathe. Inhale. Really pull that knee in to get that stretch along the like sacroiliac joint where all of those powerful muscles attach. Good. And then unwind, take it out, and then we have to do that other leg, right? Cross it over, reach through, pull it in. I've got like two monitors, so I can't figure out which one to look at. Not like I can see anyway. Lift up tall and spiral. Hug that knee in towards your chest. So now you're twisting the ribs, right? The lungs are behind there. Good. And then come on out of it and just bounce it out. All right. The next thing we're going to do, excuse me. All right, is we're going to grab our straps. And we're going to lie down flat, and we'll do some exercises to open up our hips and lie flat on our back. So I might move around a little bit, but we'll start with the right leg. So left leg can be bent or straight, and you're just going to crease in the hip and fold this knee in. Now, just so you can see, you're going to take this knee out to the side. And then you can switch hands and just slightly pull it across the center line. So there's that hip stretch again. And then again, bring the knee towards the shoulder, towards the nose, towards the shoulder. It's like half a circle. It's that ball and socket joint, and we're just trying to work that range, but be gentle. Just loosening it up. Seeing how that joint's doing today. Keep breathing. And then I always like to do this for my nerves. Make a little platform for your leg with your hand. And just stretch it and bend it. And it's just relaxed because you're holding it up. You've got a little table there. Do that 3 times. And then extend your leg out there and circle your foot 3 times one way. And 3 times the other way. Good. And then bring it back to center. Fold it back in. So crease in the hip. And then let's stretch it up. So maybe you grab your strap here. Right? Do what you need to do. Stretch it up towards your nose. Turning. and flex it in. So just pulling that bone so that it can drop down into the hip and stretch it up. And again, this is feel good stuff. And stretch it up. Now you're going to take it to the side. That left arm can go out to counterbalance you. And then switch. Soft knee, soft leg. Just kind of let it relax. You're just moving it around. Stretch, pull it towards your shoulder if you can. To your nose, slightly towards your shoulder. One more. Open it up and stretch. And bring it just slightly towards your shoulder. All right, fold it in here for the figure 4 stretch. Right, bend the knee, reach through, and bend the knee in. So, yeah. Just stay there. So you might feel this in your hamstrings and your hip. Whatever works for you. You can hold on behind the knee. You could just be here. That might be it for you. But we're going to try to open up the lower back. So we want to move it. So you can move it side to side here. Your foot goes flat. And then bring that heel towards the floor. So again, so it's a twist. So we're twisting. And it's a stretch for the hip. Let's do that one more time. All right, and then come back to center. Take this left foot out and then pull that left knee down and stretch. So now we're working on internal rotation of that left leg. And there's this twist happening. One more breath. And bring it back to center. And then just shake it out, right? Kind of move around a little bit. And we have to do everything we did on that other side. What the heck did we do? All right, fold it in. I'm trying to remember. And what did we do? Oh, yeah, okay. So we're just taking this leg for a ride. All right, so pull it open to the side, right? Right leg straight or bent to the nose, and then it's like a half circle, right? So knee towards the right shoulder, to the nose, to the left shoulder, and then just keep it really supported. Yeah, stretch across the body. And open it up. Let's do that one more time. Stretch it across and bring it back to center. So it's still kind of relaxed here. And make your little platform for your leg. And then just stretch it and bend it. Stretch it and bend it. Stretch it and then work all the way through the foot with big circles. Reverse the circles. Good. And then bring it back to center. We're going to fold it in 3 times. So really drop that hip down and stretch it up. Use your strap here if you need it. This leg can be bent. Flex and bend. Crease in the hip and stretch it up. And again, fold it in, long back of the neck, open chest if you can, right? Keep breathing. That's the most important part. We're going to the side. Open it up to the side. And then bring it slightly across the center line. Again, 2 more times. Open it up. and slightly across. So gentle, right? And slightly across. All right, bend the knee in for your figure 4 stretch. Reach through and pull it in, and you can move it around. So one side sometimes feels different than the other. So I think a lot of that has to do with like maybe one hip being tighter than the other. Your sacrum, like here, I always feel like I'm twisted a little bit more. So, right, we're working for symmetry. We're not always getting what we want, but we try. So come back to center and then move your left heel to the right side, but keep that hip open. So it's a little bit of a twist. And come back like a pendulum. Little bit of a twist and stretch. And come back. Last one. Stretch it. And come back to center. All right. Have the right foot go wide and pull the right leg down into internal rotation. And there's just a little bit of a twist, and you're pulling the hip kind of diagonally through the body. All right, come back to center. Feet go wide and do your windshield wipers. So just go here, side to side. Let it go, relax your back. And then we're going to do leg circles. We do this in jiu-jitsu. So you're going to circle your legs like this, and you can round up and really let your back relax and your hips move. And then reverse, which is weird. For some reason, this side's a little harder. All right, shake it up. Hey, there's going to be some more stretching now. So we're going to work on opening up that right hip. We're going to do happy baby. We're going to do half a happy baby on each side, and we'll see where we're at. So what's a happy baby? Take your legs up, right? It's like a little squat, and pull your knees down towards the mat. If you can go around, line your ankles and your knees up, and go straight down. Oh yeah, big belly breathing. Let's do 5 breaths. Two more breaths. All right, gently release it and bring your legs back. And then left foot goes flat, and we're just going to reach up and pull that right knee down towards the mat. Now this left leg is bent, but if you want, you can straighten it out and play around with that. So if this hip comes off, that's fine, right? But the stretch is for the inside of the right groin. In case you didn't know. And you can move it around. And then coming back to center, right? Take your time, just give it some help. Find center, and then switch. So reach up, and you're pulling that left knee down towards the mat, and stretch. So stay where you're at, don't move. But it is kind of like doing this stretch, okay? But the cool thing is you're lying down. So enjoy it. Your back should be stable. Good, and then bring it back to center. And then let's do both legs again. Find symmetry one more time. You know, like this is really important, the squatting position, because you know we do it a lot. We have to pick a lot of stuff up. What the heck? We're always picking like kids' toys up and you know bending over. So the more you can use your legs and the more flexibility you have in the body, the happier you'll be. All right. So rock back up, and then we're gonna open up the front of the hips. It seems like the thing to do after that. Hello. All right, let's open up the front of the right hip. So lunge forward. And just if you need something for your knee, grab a pad, a towel, pillow, something. But we are lunging. We're trying to sit, and you can see we're trying to open up the space here. Breathe into it. Breathe into your belly. Stretching out the hip flexors. If you can come up a little bit higher, or you can stay where you're at. Tuck the toes under and stretch. Or you could add both. Don't fall. I know, it just got a little bit more rigorous, right? But we're doing just the relaxing stuff, so come on down. Gracefully go to the other side. Set yourself up, knee over ankle, lunge forward and stretch. Yeah. You just feel like the energy, right? Just flowing out of you. Once you open up those hips, they get tight. If you want to deepen it, you can come up a little bit higher. Or you can stay down here or tuck. Do this runner's lunge. Good, and then come out of it, dun, 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 gracefully. All right, so we're gonna do another hip opener here. So if you can, we want to stack the knees up. That could be a thing, right? So you could always do that. We'll have the left leg on top or the left leg forward for now, and we're just going to fold forward. Right? So it's for your hips. So you should feel like your hips are opening. Just stay here. If you can, knee, foot on top of knee, right? But if you have a knee thing, right? Listen to your body. Stretch forward, fold forward. 3 breaths in and out. Roll all the way back up. So now this left leg is going to cross, and this is where it gets tricky because it's a video thing and we're not in the same room and whatever. But it's kind of like the hug or the stretch we did earlier where you hug, right? And you're going to try to push this left hip down and twist. So it's a little bit like what we did in the beginning of class, but this leg was straight. So you're revolving. Take this arm up by your ear and keep pulling that knee in and stretch. So we've got the side bend and we've got the energy going down into the hip. We are multi-dimensional. and come back to center. All right, what do we do? All right, so left foot in front. You could always go here, but if you can, stack it up, and then come forward and hang out. Right, I'm just moving my hips around a little bit, just getting used to it. Breathing in and out like a little machine, and stretch forward, fold forward.
3 breaths. Walk yourself back up,
and then this right foot is going to go to the outside of the knee, and again, opposite arm, hugging it in towards your shoulder. See if you can get this hip down as you pull the knee in, and spiral, twist towards your right, in and out. Take your right arm up by your ear and do that side stretch and really hang on to that leg. Stretch. Good. And come on back to center. Take your legs out in front and just bounce them around. And we're doing our side splits. We've been working on these vehemently. Right, so maybe you're here. That's just fine. Right, let's go up and over to the right. So again, try to glue that right hip down. If this is really uncomfortable, bend the leg. Stretch. If you can bind or grab or do whatever, go for it. But reaching up on that high diagonal and gluing that hip down works, right? You don't have to fall over into it, but it might be a goal. Come back to center. Switch sides, up and over, stretch, reach, in and out. You can look down. All right. Pour yourself back to center and walk forward. Hang out. Just moving my hips a little bit. So doing the happy baby stretch prepared us for this. You just want to watch out that you're not stretching too much on the insides of your knees. So if you're ready, you can lift up and just push yourself further into the stretch, even if it's just a little millimeter. Right, knees to the ceiling, feet to the ceiling, you're just hanging out. Now you can stay here, you can fold forward, but you can also try twisting. So this right arm is a little bit of a prop, right? That might work for you. Maybe it doesn't work for you, but right, it's just like another way of staying in the stretch a little bit longer. All right, come back to center and then bounce your legs back to center. And then I like doing the couple standing stretches where we forward fold before we end. Hey, the cat wants to make an appearance, so let's see. Hey. All right. Here we go. All right, so tuck your toes under. Active hands, strong hands. Push your hips back towards your heels, and then chest towards thighs. Down dog, 5 breaths. In and out. In and out. In and out.
push those heels down. That's key, right? The legs are strong. Pull those thigh bones up. Chest in between the arms. All right. Bend your knees and just walk yourself back. Feet together, toes together, and make a little ball. It's kind of like our rolling like a ball position in Pilates. Just stay here, in and out. In and out. In and out. All right, now press your heels into the floor and your chest is kind of like, or your ribs are on your thighs, and try to straighten your legs. And again, bend and stretch. If it's too much to get all the way down there, just do a little bend here, right? Maybe you don't go into that full flexion. And stretch. Last one. We're stretching our legs, we're staying, and then just sort of walk your legs apart and forward fold. You can clasp elbows, you can press your elbows into the mat, stretch. Now here we're going to twist. So left hand center, and as you twist to the right, your left hip can move a little bit for that inner thigh stretch. And come back to center, and your right hip can move as you twist. Let's do that 2 more times, just moving. So the hips can move to get the inner thigh stretch. Hint, 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 right? So move the hips, and then the back will be healthier because your hips are moving. 1 more set. All right. Oh, here she is. Heel toe back to center. It's Oreo. She's one tough cat. And then you can come up with a flat back if the rounding's no good. Otherwise, bend your knees, clasp your elbows, and roll up like you're taking off a shirt. Stretch, stretch. We're stretching. Stretch. All right. So let's try standing on one leg. Remember when we were lying down and we were pulling the knee in towards the chest? We're going to do the same thing. So right leg is going to come up. Go to the wall or go to a chair if you need some help. You can hold on behind the thigh or top of the knee and stand on one leg. Right? If you can't hold, maybe you're just here. That's fine. But try to give it a little relaxation. And then the fun part is just letting it go. Bam. Woo, shake it out. All right, other side. Lift up. Drop the hip down. Breathe. Yep. Making little adjustments there. And bring it on down. All right, one more thing. Cross your right ankle over your knee. And then maybe you can just bend down. It's a hip stretch. It's the figure 4 stretch, but we're standing. It's for balance. And we'll do that again. Cross it over. So yeah, that leg, it's like a little wobbly. And if you want to, if you know like that eagle position, you can go for that, right? Where you cross it over and you wrap and you squeeze into the calf with that foot. Or just go here. It's a test. Don't judge, all right? We're just working our nervous system, we're working on balancing.
And shake it out. Da, da, da. Yeah, feels good. Yeah. Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm ready to keep going. All right, y'all. That was 50 minutes of you taking care of yourself. So I'll see you tomorrow. We're doing Pilates tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't know if I have the answers, but I love questions. I like to find out those answers. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Time to get out of the house. No more rain. Jay, stretch, breathe, right? That's how you do it. All right.